Hey, and welcome to the Drep and Stone podcast, a podcast where two friends raise a glass and have a conversation. I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
Wow. What was that?
I don't know. It was like extra emphasis.
Yeah, I heard it.
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah.
Yo.
I actually played the intro music.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
We actually could hear it.
Yeah, usually, like, we've done this for so long. This is episode, 3.
Yeah.
We've done this so long that usually I don't play it anymore, quite frankly, because it's too loud and I don't know how to turn it down.
You got it off quick.
Yeah.
There's no easing out to it. I was kind of expecting there you go.
Yeah, no,
that like,
that version is very loud for some reason. But I needed it. I needed to hear the music.
It's good. It's good refresh.
Yeah, because it's been a minute since we've gotten together and recorded.
Yeah, it has been.
This has been the summer that's kind of been a bit weird in terms of how we recorded, because normally, and everybody knows this, we get together every other week.
Yep.
And that's when we do recordings, or when we talk, we hang out, and if the situation presents itself in the off weeks where we can do that, we do that too.
We do it.
In the summer, we hung out a fair bit.
Yeah.
But just like how everything shook down in terms of recording, we didn't do really big travel like the two of us have. I mean, you did. You went to the UK, but we didn't have to super kind of map everything out.
Hyper focus.
Yeah.
Make sure we got it all in.
Exactly. So the way we recorded was kind of just in batches and spurts for whatever reason.
Yep.
It was kind of like the summer, the spurty summer.
Yeah. Careful saying that one.
Spurty. It was nice to hear the intro. And nice to get back into it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I am here with you doing the thing that we like to do.
Totally. Here we are. Well, let's do it.
Okay.
The thing.
Yeah,
We just have a drink
and
have a conversation.
Yeah. Okay. I knew it. I knew we were rusty. I knew it. Hey, I brought a drink for us.
Hey, what'd you get?
I got us a cold beer.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Says so right on the can.
It literally says right on the can. Kyle, this is the Brew cold beer.
Cool.
Yeah. In my pursuit.
Not cool.
No, it's cold. Ice cold. Well, but when you say it's ass cold.
Ass cold.
In the month of
July.
Well, it's August now, I think. Well, we're recording in August. I have no idea when this comes out.
Right, December.
I don't think it's going to be that long.
Never know.
Could be. This is Brewdog's cold beer. Again, it says right on the can. And it is best served ice cold, which is also on the can. This is crafted with pride here in the U.S. Where is this one brewed? This one's brewed in Winchester, Ohio. They have a really large brewery there in outside of Columbus.
Cool. But Brewdog is originally from
Scotland. Yeah. Brewdog's from Scotland. They actually they have a bunch of locations. Well, I say they have a bunch of locations. I just read something that they're closing a bunch of locations across the UK. I don't know if they're trying to shift their company around a bit. But Brewdog you can find in a lot of spots in the UK, and a lot of places have it on tap in Scotland specifically.
Right.
I couldn't find it anywhere on tap in London, but I also wasn't looking specifically for it. Because there are so many other good beers.
I don't know if it's still there, but I know I've been to a Brewdog.
Yeah.
That was in the West End area.
Yes. Yeah. We went by that. We didn't go in for whatever reason.
I went in to pee.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
it was nice in there.
The egg slut we went to was right there. It was in a weird food hall market thing. So that's where we went. I was like, oh, Brewdog's right there.
Just a side note, the building itself, you walked in, counter where you could get obviously your beer and order food and stuff like that. But then the seating area was literally an apartment building. And I had to go down 4 levels, I feel to find the bathroom.
Jesus.
And each level was themed different, wild, crazy shit. It was a bit of a labyrinth to find that restroom.
That's cool.
Worth it.
Yeah. For sure. You got to be.
You got to go, man.
You got to go.
You're willing to do whatever you got to do.
I really have an affinity for Brewdog. We stayed at the Brewdog Hotel in Edinburgh.
Yep.
And it's a great hotel. It's not super fancy, but it's a little elevated. You got your shower beers in there. You can get a whole mini keg if you'd like.
Hell yeah.
Right in your room. And they give you a credit to use at the restaurant downstairs. And every time I got a cold beer.
There you go.
And so I want to share the cold beer with you because now it's available here in the U.S.
Yeah.
And it has been for a couple months.
Yeah. I've had a few of these at a local taqueria.
Yeah.
They're pretty great.
They are pretty great. And in my pursuit, my ongoing pursuit for the perfect beer-flavored beer, this may be a contender.
Yeah. Could be up there.
Shall we?
Yeah.
We don't have any Brewdog glasses, but we do have Narragansett glasses. I don't know if that's
sacrilege.
Is it? I don't know. I'm pouring in a glass, though.
Okay.
You go ahead.
It's about to get jealous of your perfect pour.
I was almost there. I was so good.
I went aggressive with the head.
Yeah, I saw. I look like I literally just had like a little spit left to pour. Man, that was a pretty good pour though.
I still got spit.
Oh, and you got like 3 inches of foam there, buddy.
It's okay. I'm just gonna say the rest of it.
Okay,
We'll come back.
You do what you want to do. So this is not quite as low of an ABV as the Wrexham beer from a couple episodes ago. That was a 4 even. This is at a 4.5, which puts it in the category of your light beers here in the U.S.
Sure.
But look at it, like it's got a good amount of color. It's not light beer.
Yeah, I don't think I could call it light beer.
No, definitely not.
Just beer.
Just it's beer colored.
Yep.
You're heading in that dehydration realm.
Right.
Like you're not there.
Yeah.
You're probably still fine. But
You might be in trouble.
You're heading in the direction you don't
Go
want.
ahead, a glass of water.
Exactly. There you go. You got the whole thing in there.
Done it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh, got that little foamy wobble.
Foamy wobble. That was my nickname in college. Good old, oh shit! Here comes foamy wobble.
That's only what the professors would call me.
Yeah,
it smells like beer.
It smells like beer.
It's great.
But there's a bit of a astringent maltiness to me.
Astringent.
Teamy. I don't know. Teamy. Yeah, like it's not. It's almost like, man, what would it be? Like a witch hazel. Yeah. Like I don't know, like a skin product.
Nice. Vaseline?
No, not that.
Oh. Never mind.
Nope. Nah, it's got a little bit of almost like an acidic bitter to me.
No, I mean,
just on the nose.
I'm getting more malty sweetness.
Maybe it's my glass.
I don't get like an
No, I get the malty sweetness, but there's something tucked behind it. You don't get anything behind it?
Honestly, like I feel like I get like a little bit of like some sort of a bitter.
Yeah, maybe that's what I just can't wrap my mind. Again, it's been a minute since I've
nosed the beer.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like that malty bitter or hoppy bitter, I guess.
There it is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, I'm going in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great.
I hear a butt.
My butt is that
Give it to me.
I feel like in terms of some of those other classic beers that we've had this summer.
Yep.
I'm thinking of Narragansett. Yep. I'm thinking of that Wrexham. Was it just the Wrexham lager?
Yeah. All the light beers in the showdown.
None of those. I'm not thinking about any of those. Some of these other ones, they don't lack in flavor.
Right.
Whereas this one, I feel like it's a little muted on the flavor palette.
Yeah, it has some malty flavor notes.
Yeah, it's got flavor. It's just everything's kind of quiet. It's certainly not like the light beers that were all like screaming at like a 0.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Now this one's more like in the range of like a 4 to 5.
Sure.
It's there, but it's pretty calm. Whereas like I feel like the Narragansett and I feel like definitely that Wrexham. I mean, honestly, even almost to a degree, like even Pabst.
Sure.
I feel like would top over this flavor.
Yeah, I agree with you. To me, it's the mouthfeel.
Great mouthfeel.
See, if I'm thinking about like the beer that I'm looking for,
right?
Okay, I'm looking for something with a good amount of flavor.
Yep.
And this has flavor, but it's not. I would like it to be dialed up just a bit.
Yep.
But balanced with, I don't want to say thin and watery, but not as thick and viscous as this is. To me, every time I've reached for one of these, it's a little more on the heavy side.
Sure.
Which is interesting to me because like I think of something like the Wrexham, the Narragansett, a PBR, something like that, where the mouthfeel is not as heavy.
Yeah. I mean, I do even like kind of feel it in my gut.
Yeah.
Like it is kind of like got a viscousy kind of heaviness to it.
And I don't know about you, but like to me, this kind of like coats my mouth a little bit. It's not drying, but it's like a
claggy.
Gosh, back to claggy.
Yep, there we are.
Yeah. I really do like this beer. I like the idea of this beer. Like everything's super simple. Like what is the name? Cold beer.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have any sort of fancy nature behind it.
Yep.
You know, it's not named after anything insane. It's just, this is cold beer.
Right.
So let me ask you, if you say, give me a cold beer, is that what you're looking for? This product?
Yeah. I'm for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That fits into my descriptive expectation of when I say, yeah, I'd like a cold beer. This would fit the bill.
Yeah.
I would not be disappointed by this.
No, definitely not.
No. I think it'd be great with food.
Yep.
It still has the flavor. Would like a little more. Mm-hmm. But what it has is great. Tastes like beer.
Yeah. Now, I would like to put this up against all those others. And we've talked about doing this. I mean, we've talked about doing the light beer showdown for a couple.
4 years.
Yeah. So at some point, we'll do the cold beer showdown, I guess.
Yep.
And we'll try this against some of those more bespoke craft beers.
Right.
I don't know. Would you count like PBR is not a craft beer? Like so many people are yelling at us.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them. What does it officially place itself as a lager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Refreshing, crisp, clean lager.
Yep.
Please recycle. Okay.
What if I could, man?
Yeah. Then the wisdom of where we are.
Yeah, we don't do it. We don't play that game.
There ain't no recycling.
We don't play that game.
I don't know about you, but like even our city does recycling where like they don't come to our house anymore. Like you go to a place, which is what used to happen.
Sure.
But I went and tried to recycle a bunch of whiskey bottles because, you know, I don't like to bring one bottle at a time. They don't accept glass anymore. I'm like, what?
Shouldn't that be about the easiest thing?
Because that's the one thing.
Glass.
Like, I feel like glass and aluminum are infinitely recyclable.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of like, yeah, it makes sense that we should. But like at the same time, like, what do you melt that? Like, what would a city or I mean, I guess you could sell it back to the manufacturer or something, but like.
But all you're doing, like when you're making glass, all you're doing is just cutting down those pieces anyway.
Right.
You know, like, so if you're like, you know, I'm Coca-Cola, I'm going to make a bunch of glass bottles, which is probably way better for the environment. I don't know that to be fair. Like, I don't know all the offsets.
I would assume also though.
Yeah, but
like,
that's my
just because I know like plastic ain't good.
Correct.
Got to be better than that.
Yeah. So like, I know a lot of them are going back to or are going to 100% post-consumer recycled or like the
or at least that's what they say.
That's what they say, or the plant-based whatever. But like, I feel like glass would just be, yeah, just take all that and grind it up and like chunk it in a fire and
do it
you're
again.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just you know,
make another bottle.
Mold it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Me neither. I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
All I know is I've been told to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and I can.
And that's no longer a thing.
Right. I can do.
We're not worried about it anymore.
I can do two of those things. I really do one of those things occasionally.
Yeah.
Because like, what am I going to do with a bunch of glass? I can't reuse the glass bottles. So.
I know. I always feel bad about it. Like when I finish a bottle of whiskey, and it's like, that's a nice bottle.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah. I can't, and like, I used to not feel as bad about it because I'm like, chuck into the recycle. Now I'm like, chuck into the landfill.
Right. Bummer. I checked the whole ass refrigerator yesterday.
Really? What happened?
No, it's like the little mini one that we had, like the wine cooler that we haven't used in years. At some point in time, I tried plugging it back in to see if it would still work. And it was like, nah, I'm done.
So
you ain't turned me on in 2 years. I'm out. Which case for just about anybody.
I was going to say, we all get that way. Yeah, we all get that way.
Yeah. We all get a little crotchety if that happens. So, yeah, it got chucked yesterday.
Yeah. Wow. Like you put it in the garbage, you put it by the garbage to take it.
So that they only do that like on every second Tuesday of the month.
I can't remember any of that.
You know, so I had to take the doors off and had to do all that and take it apart to get it into the can. But it did. Mission accomplished.
We bought a bed in a box a couple months ago.
Yep.
And it comes in a
big ass box.
Yeah. So like I'm out there with a utility knife, like breaking down this box, and Carol's like, "Why don't you just put it by the garbage can?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna take it." She's like, "They will take it." I'm like, "Nope, I am getting this whole box into that
can."
And of course, like those things also come with like a bunch of accessories, so it's like boxes in boxes.
Right.
I'm like, "Nah, it's all going in."
Right.
It's like cans overflowing. I'm like, I got it in there.
Well, it's that worry too of like that's why I eventually like decided like I got to take the doors off this thing is that I don't want it to get wedged in there so that when they flip it, it ends up staying.
Yeah,
I had to make sure I had room. Like that's always my concern when I'm breaking down boxes. Like I'm going to get it wedged in there
exactly
because they don't weigh that much. Is there going to be enough weight for it to throw?
I also know those dudes don't have time to
Yeah, they give it one shot.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, just put it
If
back.
that all goes flying, that's on you.
Exactly.
Not our
They ain't
concern.
picking nothing up.
No.
But I also like with the glass bottles. I don't want to be the guy. I had a neighbor when I was in college, and the dude was a very enthusiastic drinker, and his drink of choice was in bottles. And when he would recycle, you would know that they were taking out his trash like
Oh
yeah, it was bad. And like, you wake up 6 a.m. to just it's just the worst sound.
The garbage chimes.
Oh my gosh. And like,
it's like the wind chimes, but awful.
Just like a car crash happening.
That?
Yeah, it was bad. So like, I'm very cognizant of that.
Right.
And like, my 2 bottles every once in a while are clearly not going to make that sound. But like, I don't want to be that
I
guy.
buy bath towels just to throw away my whiskey bottles. Wrap them and duct tape them. Now it's safe.
Duct tape, bubble wrap, and beach towels. Throw away a whiskey bottle.
Every time.
Cost me $56.
Yeah.
Throw away a bottle.
Throw away a $20 bottle. Whiskey. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you do. So I was thinking, we went and saw Superman.
We did.
Yeah, we did an episode on it.
Yep.
But I was listening to a podcast, and they were talking about superheroes and characters like superheroes.
Yep.
Not characters like superheroes, but superheroes. And they were saying, and it got me thinking, that a character or a superhero like Superman is a complete waste of time. In terms of like, if you were to plop that guy into a modern sense. Because like, what would be the best use of Superman's powers?
Right.
And they posit that the best use of Superman's powers right now would basically be to get Superman to like operate this like giant crank on like a generator or some sort of wind turbine or something like that. And that's the best use of Superman's powers. So like, you basically
unlimited energy.
Yeah, you basically put Superman or a character like that in that situation.
Right.
Thoughts?
I don't at all disagree. Like, in terms of like just the amount of good that you could do.
Yeah.
Superman could probably turn a wind turbine and create enough energy to run a country for like a month.
Yeah.
In one day. So like, yeah, like that makes a lot of sense.
Because like, the dude's powered by the yellow sun.
Right.
So like, he just takes a 45-minute break or whatever and just.
Well, I mean, I would argue that he could probably do all of it in like an hour.
Yeah.
And have enough energy then stored up.
Yeah.
That, okay, cool. Just once a month we needed you to do that for an hour. Cool. Like that is like an interesting like kind of thought experiment.
Yeah.
Like, what would actually be like the most beneficial things you could do with that power set today?
And that's where I'm going with this.
setting.
Yeah. Like what is, because we don't, let's be honest, like we don't have, well, at least I hope we don't have the threat of, aliens right now. We don't have that kind of stuff.
You be seeing that?
Well, I've been seeing that.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Interesting
okay,
stuff.
listen, like obviously.
I don't know who that lady was, but man, she was really saying she's seen some shit.
Passionate.
She's seen some shit.
She's passionate. No, like, okay, what you're referring to is the interstellar visitor that's flying by us. That's what you're talking about, right?
No.
What are you talking
Some
about?
lady did like a podcast who's like a
You
rank.
can never
like,
believe those podcast assholes, man.
No, I'm just saying. I forget exactly what it was, but like I watched this, heard about this on a news program that I follow, and they were talking about it. And so I think, if I remember it correctly, this lady is like a congresswoman or senator. But anyway, like she was going on and saying like, I've seen evidence. It exists. It's out there.
Yeah.
I want to say it was on Rogan.
Huh.
That she went on Rogan and was saying this stuff. But basically like confirming that like, yeah, like
These exist.
there are alien forms out there, and like there's evidence for stuff.
I'm not surprised. Like I saw Independence Day.
Right.
I've seen
plausible.
E.T. I've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yep.
I saw Alien. You want me to keep going?
No, man, that's
Okay.
plenty. I get that. I get the
Okay,
idea.
You get it?
Yep.
So I'm not surprised, but also like, I mean, we've talked about Fermi paradox and all that other kind of stuff. I guess what I'm saying is like, we're not under, what were the aliens in Avengers?
Chitauri?
The what?
The Chitauri?
Yeah. I had a reset.
Whoa. What'd you say?
Yeah. We're not under threat of the
Chitauri invasion?
We're not that kind of threat. We're not under threat of whatever that green monster thing where the fantastic, nope, not fantastic, the super gang or whatever they're called, the Justice Gang, where they're fighting that in the background of Superman. We're not under that kind of threat. That's what I mean.
Sure.
You don't the way you said sure.
Well, I don't, that's not where we were going.
No, not at all. But I'm just saying,
that's not what she was saying.
Oh, okay.
She was just confirming
they exist.
There's evidence for UFOs and aliens and shit.
Okay.
It wasn't in a but they're coming to get us.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't in that kind of setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more just like confirmation, like, and she's like playing right into like Rogan's whole thing of he's all into all that
conspiracy.
Kind of shit. Yeah.
But like, okay, so we're not under that kind of existential threat in that way, but we are under other existential threats. So like, yeah, that's a thought experiment. Like, what would be the best use of Superman or a superhero like that?
I mean, energy seems to be like done.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? I was just listening to a thing the other day. They were talking about how more or less like technology in general is moving so fast and so aggressively forward that we're gonna run out of energy to be able to, like, I think it was mostly talking about like the AI farms and stuff like that, and like the buildings that require to house these things, and how much water it takes to cool the systems and things like that to be able to keep them processing and things. But yet that technology is also progressing at a pace that like we're gonna run out of the ability to take care of it, more or less.
I mean, I saw what happened when Neo goes into the real world.
Unless, and this kind of seems to be like the bet that they're going on, is that we're going to figure out fission. And once that is accomplished, then we can continue scaling
the next step. Yeah.
At this pace, and utilizing AI to figure that out for us. Because we can't do the calculations and stuff, but AI can.
Right.
So then at that point in time, so we're progressing as if we think that technology will happen, and we just need it to happen.
Right.
So then we can carry on.
But if you had
Superman, the fission, like, again, it goes back to the issue of energy, of like, then you don't need fission anymore, because he could create enough energy through turbines and things like that I think he could power the world.
Sure.
With a day's work.
Okay.
And could operate the world energy. So then now oil is no longer a thing. All these combustible materials and things like that, we don't need them anymore.
I could recycle my glass again.
Yeah. It's like your glass again.
No, my glass.
Oh, your glass again. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, it just that alone to solve the world energy problem.
Yeah.
That's a Nobel.
Okay. For sure. No, and so, like, but then that got me thinking, and this the podcast or whatever it was I was listening to, like, they kind of went then like into the moral perspective of like, okay, so let's, whatever that calculation is, let's say like Superman, again, we're just using that as an example, Superman can save humanity via the wind turbine or whatever, but in order to do that, he basically has to just perpetually fly around and operate that generator, and however that works. So then morally, can we ask of Superman, this is actually how you save society? So for the next, because if we don't know how long you live, we don't know any of that. Like, as long as you're in the sun, technically you can just keep going and going and going. Can we ask that morally of Superman?
His servitude.
Yeah.
Eternal. If that's what it required. See, I don't think it would. I think he could figure out a way to create enough energy within like literally like an hour. Which means is kind of also like the problem with Superman is that, like,
exactly,
what are his limits? He doesn't really have any.
Right.
So it's like, well, then you could do whatever you needed to do in 5 minutes.
Right.
Like, it's also that kind of thing.
I don't need.
But if there was a limit,
I don't need a 3-hour movie.
If that's what it required was his eternal servitude for it, then it is kind of more like,
would he do it?
Well, I don't necessarily think that, like, then at that point in time we could really ask you to do that.
But you know he's going to do it because it's Superman. He's going to say, like, yeah, no,
that's fine if it's his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving you the option. We're saying, like, if you just want to do it for
but this will save you minutes.
If you want to do it like normal working, like 40 hours a week, you do this, and like that'll help.
Right.
Because then we're going to have a lot of extra stuff.
Sure.
But we could also still supplement that with these other things.
Yeah.
But that'll man, thanks a lot. Like, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing way more than anybody else. Like, we really appreciate it.
I go to the but then humanity's going to find a way to mess it up.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, are we making money off of him doing that?
Exactly.
That's not happening. Then we need to figure out a way that we can.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna Lex, and that brings you to Lex Luthor.
It's fine. You can still use coal,
right?
But if you want this super energy, it's gonna cost you a little bit.
It's a subscription.
This shit's pure.
Right. Yeah, and for X number of dollars a month, you can have access to
super energy. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Sort of, I guess.
Sadly.
No, I mean, like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense that would happen. Yeah.
In dollars and yeah.
So we just need Superman, or I don't know.
I mean, that's AGI.
What?
That will be Superman.
What?
The AGI.
Yeah. That's gonna save us.
That's Neil deGrasse Tyson's take. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
Like he did an interview where like it was more or less just like do we need to worry about AI? And like I think any kind of just general person would be like, yeah,
right.
But he's like, no, I don't think we do. Like even AGI, like what about that? Once it can like teach itself to learn, and he's like, nah, I don't really think we need to worry about it. Like I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, but like, okay, I haven't seen any of this, but my question is like, okay, Neil, nobody else can see me, but like,
give him the squinty eyes.
Yeah, I'm giving squinty eyes. Like, okay, Neil, but how? Explain yourself, sir.
Yeah.
Like, why do I not need to be worried about this? Like,
and he did.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember it.
Okay.
And
because it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
But yeah, it's just sure.
So the short answer is nah.
Yeah, and he explained it really well. Of like, no, I don't really think there is a reason to need to worry about it.
Okay.
Like it'll be fine.
Well, if Neil deGrasse Tyson said it.
Yeah, it gave me a lot of like
hope.
Yeah. Calmed my nerves right down.
Yeah. I mean, just
you say so. Cool. I don't need to worry about it at all then. I can stop thinking about that.
Check that off the list. One less thing to worry about.
Done.
I am for one less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Like I'm choosing to worry about one less thing. And AGI
that was it.
And just AI in general, I'm going to do my best not to worry about it.
Same. Is there any other super, like aside from energy though?
Yeah.
That it's like, yeah, no, that would be really useful.
For sure. Like,
got to be something.
Oh, well,
but like energy just seems like so like, how do you outdo that?
Right. I'm thinking like, although technically in the MCU, Heimdall's dead.
Yeah.
The ability to travel like that, absolutely. Like, I know that ability in the superhero realm exists.
That was like actually like a beef that I had in the movie.
Yeah.
Like it was, I think there was a building coming down.
Heimdall is the guy who creates the
Rainbow
Road to
wherever he
Asgard, or from Asgard to wherever. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sorry, continue.
So there was a scene in Superman. I think there's a building coming down, or something's about to land on this lady. He goes down and like, maybe it was like a kaiju foot was coming down, about to squish her. And he goes down and grabs her, and then takes her to a rooftop and sets her down.
Yep.
Concussion. Like to be standing still and move that fast.
Oh yeah, whiplash.
And then like stopping right at a bit, like you're dead.
Yeah,
like you are brain dead.
Neck is broken.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, and
I wish that was like a little. There was a little smoother, like some sort of thing that would like had.
Oh yeah, like
moved momentum in a different way. Where you could have actually done that.
You can do that, Clark.
Like it I would actually thought of the scene, the opening scene for The Boys.
Yeah,
of where the flashlight runs through that girl. Like that's what would have actually happened for sure if he would have done that. Like her arms are still down there. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, I saved you. Oh. Maybe not.
That opening scene's a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's how you. Oh gosh. Well. Yeah, I don't. I think that like travel in that way, but again, like
that's not Superman. He can't do that.
No, I'm just you asked superheroes.
No, I said like I was meaning like Superman specifically. Like, is there something else that he could do? Provide some sort of a. What else could he do with his power that would be?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like if there's no like larger existential threat, like I don't know. Again, like you're doing small things, which is not bad, but like then you're the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. What I think the superhero kind of mythos is like this kind of grandiose saving of humanity, and so I think that might be our biggest problem because like all the other problems are diplomatic and political and things like that, but like energy seems to be one that,
well, like, but that just to me like. What an interesting story, though. Like, all right, so then what does that then create? if you don't ever have to think about energy ever again,
Correct.
everybody's got endless energy. So then what does the world look like 10 years from that point?
Right.
100 years from that point? Like, we've got energy figured out.
Right. And I would like to, like, I don't think there's this, like, utopic kind of future there. There will be something.
Yeah.
And maybe it's food, but I think so much goes back to energy. And I don't know, if you solve that,
right.
a lot of other things will fall into place.
Right. Yeah. Suddenly other issues become easier to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, maybe medical something, but I don't know how Superman or any superhero in kind of our general understanding would do that.
Right. Just with his skill set.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of a fun thought experiment.
Yeah.
Like,
We go energy.
Yeah. I'm going to go energy.
Thanks, Superman.
Yeah. There you go. On that note, you got anything else?
No, I don't think I do.
Me neither.
Thanks, Superman.
My glass is empty, sir.
It is. It is done.
Cold beer for the win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would not ever turn one of those down. Just super beer.
Like I said, I'm I'm really interested in putting it up against all the other stuff.
Agreed.
That I like. But yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah, just and too, like, I look forward to that just because, like, they do have flavor differences.
Correct.
Whereas, like, the light beers didn't.
Yeah.
Like, they were just undecipherable. Indecipherable. They were hard to distinguish.
They're
between.
indistinguishable.
Yeah, that's what I said. Whereas I think these will be actually, like, quite different.
And there will be some interesting things to pull out of that.
Yep, for sure.
For sure. Well, we'd love to know, what do you think about Brewdog's cold beer?
Yeah, have you had the opportunity to have that? And if you have, what'd you think about it?
Absolutely. We'd also love to know, if Superman were here in our current day, what problems would he solve that actually makes sense for that kind of character to do?
Yeah. What are we not thinking about? It's got to be something.
It's got to be something. Like,
There's
there's people like yelling at us right now.
Right.
You know,
with his cellophane S that he can rip off his chest and catch it, dude. He could use that to block out, to fix the hole in those. I don't know. There's got to be something, though.
Yeah, but I go back to energy. Like, we won't have a hole in the ozone layer if you fix the carbon dioxide level.
Right. Just unlimited clean energy.
Right.
Wild.
Yeah. Anyway, what did we miss is what we want to know.
Yeah.
You can get in touch with us through email. It's drepandstone@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us through social media.
It's always one word, Drep and Stone, DREP and Stone. DREP and Stone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It just sounds weird because we haven't done it
said it so long.
I know.
Like, was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on there. Find us. Like us. Share a thing. Comment on a thing. Tell us something.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
We'll respond back.
Every time.
Every single time. We'd also love it if you support the podcast. You can do so through our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/DrepandStone. You can tell someone about Drep and Stone, and you can rate Drep and Stone wherever it is you get great podcasts like this one.
Absolutely.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
May your glass ever flow.
And your ass never show. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.